Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and out through the nose, breathing in and breathing out again. Keeping your breath deep and relaxed, and as you do so, you start to feel the body relaxing. You start to feel the body sitting, lying, and as you do so, the muscles start to relax. Your limbs start to loosen. So breathing deeply, breathing in and breathing out again. That's right, breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. Today we're going to go on a journey deep into the ancient forests of Scotland. Those ancient untouched woodlands where humankind has rarely stepped. Those hidden lands, those ancient sacred spaces. And as we step into this mystical land, so you will find you step into the mystical within you, and you connect with a deep space of healing. A space of healing which is well known to you on one level. And as you breathe deeply and follow my voice into this meditation and visualization, it'll be like an opening, an unfolding, a releasing of tension and stress, and a remembering of deep, comfortable relaxation. A space that we know every day when we close our eyes and go off to sleep. So as we breathe and take this journey into this woodland, this will feel very comfortable. This will feel very familiar, that you know this space so well, and you feel so at ease as you gently slip into deep relaxation, breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. You find yourself stood at the edge of an ancient forest. It feels so lovely to be here, in front of this green, verdant woodland. You can feel its vibrancy, its aliveness, as you turn around and just look around you. You see that you're stood next to a loch, an ancient Scottish lake, which is still today. The sky above you is blue and dappled with sunlight and clouds gently moving across the sky. It feels warm and you feel as you breathe in and out. You feel yourself returning home to a great space of peace. You turn to face the forest and you see that in front of you are these trees rising up like giant beings with limbs rising towards the sky, with these leaves of different shapes. And as you stand here at the edge of this woodland, you notice a pathway in front of you. It does not look like it is a human pathway. You can see the tracks of animals. You know that this is a sacred, ancient woodland, and very few humans ever come here. And you know that today that you will be undisturbed. And as you accustom yourself to this stillness and this peace that pervades in every cell of your being, you start to hear the sound of water trickling. And you notice not far from you a stream moving through and into this woodland. You take a deep breath. You breathe in the fragrances and the smell of this woodland, the leaves, the smell of the forest flowers. And it fills your being and your lungs with this vibrant, energized air. You decide to start to walk into this woodland, into this cathedral of leaves and limbs and branches overhead. And you start to follow this stream which runs alongside this pathway. You start to go into the woodland. And whether it's the fact that the trees are producing the oxygen, or whether it is just that this is a sacred, magical forest, but the air inside this woodland is so beautiful to breathe. You can feel every cell relaxing and starting to become more and more empowered, energized, filled with chi, life force energy. And every breath that you take becomes deeper and deeper, and the cells from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head start to vibrate at a higher frequency. So you continue walking deeper and deeper into this woodland. You notice the beautiful trees that you're walking past, the beech, the ancient oaks, and you go further and further into this woodland. You notice on the oak trees the different birds going about their daily routine, searching for insects and seeds, the blue tits, the nuthatches, the tree creepers, and their song fills the air. And their song is like an incantation, sending a blessing throughout this woodland, a weaving of a web. And as you walk through this woodland, you find yourself becoming part of this web, the intricate nature, the intricate part of creation. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling your shoulders relax and soften. Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you move deeper into the woodland, the light seems to be getting less and less. It's becoming darker as the trees become larger and the canopies more dense. Feels very safe, very sacred, with the birds flying around. And every now and again you notice and you hear a rustle of leaves. And as you look up you see squirrels, the red squirrels, collecting acorns and hazelnuts, collecting beech mast on the floor. They seem very at ease with your presence. They feel very relaxed. And they continue with their business. It's a joy to watch them jump from branch to twig, from tree to tree with such ease and joy, such presence. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out again. And inspired by the birds and the squirrels around you, you really feel within you a sense of presence. You feel very present here, in this woodland, with the sensations of the gentle breeze on your skin, the sensation of your feet on the earth, the sensation of your clothes on your skin, and the sensation of how easily and comfortably your body is feeling right now with every deep breath you take and with every step that you move deeper into the forest. And you can hear the sounds around you of the stream trickling, of the birds singing their song, of the leaves rustling, bringing you very present into the magic of this moment. And you notice up ahead that the light is starting to increase again. And you move towards this light, and you notice that there is a clearing ahead. And you move to the edge of this clearing, and it's maybe 20 meters across, where a large tree has fallen over, and it has offered light. You can see the silver birches starting to push their way up, these pioneer trees. And yet for the moment the light has returned, and a different form of life is unfolding here, with different plants and flowers. And you move towards some celandines, these beautiful yellow flowers, and some marsh marigolds which have formed themselves by the stream. And you move down to smell these flowers. And the aromas fill your lungs as you take a deep breath in. The stunning colours of the yellow flowers against the green background of the mosses and the lichens. Indeed, in the trees around you, you can tell the quality of the air by the lichens and the mosses hanging down from the trees. A sure sign that the quality of the air is so pure and rejuvenating. You hear a sound off to your left, and you rise up from your kneeling position down by the flowers, and you notice that there is a deer, a stag, stood in the clearing on the far side, and he is watching you. You bow your head to him, acknowledging his presence, and he too in return bows his head, and his huge antlers show to you that this is the king of the forest, this red deer. And whether you have a sense in your heart, an intuition in your belly, you realize that you can now start to follow. Indeed, he beckons to you and turns away from the clearing, moving away from the stream, and you start to walk towards this king of the forest as in his strong and powerful body moves off away from the path along a very faint deer track. He waits for you and continues on, and you follow behind this beautiful red deer, and you start to fall into a very relaxed rhythm with this deer. You notice his shoulders are back, his head is upright. He walks with great presence, and the presence and centeredness that you were feeling as you were walking through this woodland has increased now. As you walk behind this majestical animal, breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. And so you continue to follow this stag through the wood, through the woods, and the trees become denser, more tightly growing together. And you can see up ahead the rocks, and it seems like a mountain face is looming. And as you get closer, you believe that you are coming to a dead end, that it is just a rock face. And you wonder why the stag has brought you here. And as you move closer and closer to this rock face, you see it rising above you 10-20 meters on either side, so that on 3 sides you are surrounded by this rock, and you wonder whether he's going to ask you to signal to you to just lay down or sit down here. But he moves forward towards the rock, and you can see some indentations in the rock, and the stag bows his head and places his antlers into the indentations in the rock, and as if by magic, you hear a click and the sound of rock moving across rock. And in front of you, this impenetrable wall, 10 meters high, starts to open. And in front of you, a passageway appears. And the stag moves through the opening, and you follow. The air inside as you enter into this space is warmer. It's more temperate in here. And as you move through the door and the rock, you move into a clearing. It looks like on the other side of this rock is another woodland. And you can hear the door closing behind you as you move into this woodland. And this woodland is unlike anything you've ever seen before. The colours are so vibrant. The colours are so alive. There is waterfalls cascading down this rock face, and in front of you is a beautiful pool. And by the pool is it seems like it is a horse with a long, thin horn, and you realize, to your wonder, that this is in fact a unicorn. A unicorn here in this space, this sacred space. And when the unicorn sees you entering, it turns towards you and moves in graceful, elegant movements. And this white unicorn moves closer and closer, and you stand still until he's about a foot away from you. Bows its head to you, and you place your hand out in front. And you place your hand on the side of this unicorn's face. It feels so soft, like silk, and so warm. And with the touch, your touch on the unicorn, you feel yourself feeling even more relaxed, and especially around your heart space. There's something to do with the unicorn and the awakening of your heart. You can feel a great love stirring. It is almost as if the energy has moved up your chakras from the base, the sacral, the solar plexus, moving through your emotions, up into your heart space. And it's almost as if you can see an emerald green light vibrating from the center of your heart. The unicorn bows his head and places his horn against your heart chakra, against your heart. And this feeling of love intensifies, the feeling of magic and mystery, of love, of joy, and all the memories you've had in your lifetime of beautiful things and beautiful happenings and beautiful people come flooding back to you. Reminding yourself of your divinity, of your magic, the fact that the divine lives within you. And with every breath, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, you can feel yourself filling with this love and sending this love to this unicorn, which is a pure being of light. The unicorn turns away from you now and leads you up beside the waterfall, and you can see that there is a path up by the pool, and indeed leads you up to a place underneath the waterfall. Underneath the waterfall is a cave, and you follow the unicorn into this space, and through your innate knowing, you know that this space in front of you, this unicorn is asking you to rest. And as your eyes accustom yourself, as you get accustomed to the light, you see that there is a bed of reeds and dry grasses, of dry moss. It looks very comfortable, and so you sit down and you place your head on the pillow made out of reeds and grasses. You notice the unicorn turning away from you, and walking out of the cave just to leave you to sleep, to rest, to be with this great healing in this magical space. And just before you close your eyes, you notice that above you and around you in this cave, that embedded in the rocks are crystals of all colours. Some of them are huge chunks of crystal, as big as 2 meters across, some almost like rubies, some like diamonds, glistening, shining, and you gradually let your eyes close and allow this healing energy of this space and of what has just happened with you and the unicorn in your heart, awakening, healing. And I'll now leave you for 10 minutes just to breathe and be with the sound of the waterfall, cleansing and purifying your aura, your light body, cleansing and purifying all your thoughts, to let go of anything in the past which no longer serves you. I'll leave you now. I'll leave you now. and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. You stir from your grass and moss and reed bed, where you have had the most comfortable sleep, the most comfortable rest. And you raise your head and move up, so you're now sitting. The waterfall is still running powerfully in front of you. You get up and you start to walk towards the waterfall. You reach your hand out into the water and you collect some water in your hand and just splash your face. You can feel this feeling revitalized now. And you move back down the path, out of the cave, down, past the waterfall, and you see the stag and the unicorn. Grazing on a meadow 50-100 meters away. And as they see you coming out from the cave, they gently and slowly walk through the pasture towards you, past the flowers, past flowers you've never seen before, purple and pink and silver and gold, and butterflies the size of 2 hands, huge butterflies. This is a very magical land. And you thank the unicorn for allowing you into this healing space. And you have an understanding that this unicorn is a part of you. This is the wise part of you, which knows how to heal, that knows how to have amazing health. And you know that at any time you wish, you can return through your breath and your visualization to this space with the unicorn. And at times of challenge, you can remember the unicorn's horn against your heart, to remember peace and love, and to have that ability to send love to all beings, no matter what they are doing or what they are saying. Know that all beings essentially are looking for love and acceptance, and the knowledge that this sacred, loving space is here gives you great sustenance, and knowing that anything which comes up in your life will be okay now, because you have this space, this safe space to come to. And so you say goodbye to the unicorn and the king of the forest, the outer forest. The stag starts to walk back towards that secret door, and you follow the stag. And as before, the door is opened before your eyes, and you move through it, back into the ancient forest of the Scottish Highlands. feel very different now. You feel like you have gone through a transformation. Your body feels lighter. Your mind feels completely clear. Your emotions feel free. You have let go of the past because you have accessed a part of you through connecting with the sacred unicorn's space, which has allowed you just to let go. And you notice a real lightness of step as you walk. Indeed, as you breathe in and then breathe out again, you can feel your breath going through the center of your body, down your legs and into the earth, grounding you. You feel really connected to Mother Earth, so much so that you can feel her heartbeat with every step that you take. And you follow the stag back along the deer track, and he takes you back to the clearing where you first met, and he brushes his muzzle against you, his face, and you wish your blessings upon this beautiful animal, this being of great light and love. And you part ways, and you move back towards the other side of the clearing, back to the stream where the marigolds and the celandines were, those beautiful yellow flowers. And you wander back along that animal track by the stream. You can feel with every breath, breathing deeply through your body, into the earth, down into the center of the earth, with great love. You feel this great love and blessing that you have for Mother Earth. And as you breathe out, connecting with Grandfather Sky, Grandfather Sun, feeling a great blessing for the Mother and Father of Mother Earth and Grandfather Sky. Feeling that great appreciation in your heart as you walk back along the path. Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. Your body feels so at ease and alive, and you've remembered the importance of the breath, that your breath is you. When you breathe deeply, you connect with the sacred space within you, and when you smile and feel lightness in your heart, the joy dancing across every molecule and cell and atom in your being, you remember your vitality and essence, that you are sacred, you are so loved. And this smile on your face, this breath in your lungs, this aliveness in every cell is your birthright. This is you. You are sacred, divine. And up ahead you see the edge of the forest, the point at which you first joined this journey. And you know that at any point you can return to this sacred, ancient Scottish woodland, this forest with the magical animals. And you know that this vibrancy, this aliveness that you feel now is you. With your breath, with your visualization, you can return here at any point. Any point. You are so loved. You are such an amazing, magical being. And just by being here, by listening, by walking this path, you have remembered that you are loved and you are so, so blessed. We will take 3 more deep breaths in a moment. And at the end of the 3rd deep breath, we'll bring this memory deep into the center of our body, into the dantian, 2 fingers breadth beneath the belly button, in the center between the front of the body and the spine. And we're going to breathe in, and at that point when you really feel that love and light in your belly, then you're ready to open your eyes and then move back into the outer world with such love, lightness, joy, compassion. So breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. We'll do 1 more last breath. Breathing in and breathing out again. And very gently, very softly, just opening your eyes and coming back into this space. Blessings on you. May you be well. May you be well.